Hello there, this is Rom Wills coming back at you with yet another podcast. Complex men are charismatic. Now, I've been talking, about every week I do some on different types of charisma and different things that draw a woman. One thing that really draws a woman is a complex man. That's like catnip to a woman. Like, here's an example. Okay, now I've said before, I'm Mr. Body Game, work on that physique and everything, right? And I said, one thing with women though, they can look at a guy and think he fine and everything, but then if he open his mouth and come off as stupid or something, they get turned off. But what if he open his mouth, he hit him with some deep stuff, you know? They hit him with some deep stuff. And, I was talking with my young lady friend and I showed her a picture of a couple guys that, who are attorneys that I know or knew back in the day anyway. Right. Because I was curious about them because women used to go crazy over these two guys' looks. And, my young lady friend said, hey, you know what? Yeah, they look good. They sexy fine. But these dudes are also well accomplished attorneys, like been one in particular been mentioned in several DC publications. I ain't gonna give his name. I don't know if he wants the attention. Be a bunch of women and stuff be trying to get at him, and just incidentally, he one of those type of dudes. Some women try on some gold digging stuff with him. He'll slam them quick. He ain't play that. But anyway, right? But he had more. Complexity, a complex man simply got more than just the surface, right? Because I'm going to tell you what, I'm going to speak for myself. That's been one of my secrets with women. That's one word I've heard a lot from women. They say you complex. Because I've had women call me everything from, when I was younger, they used to call me a pretty boy, but they say, well, you're a smart pretty boy, though. And then some other women, they say, you're a thug. But you're a smart thug, though. I don't know why they call me a thug. I'm a peaceful person most of the time. All right. But I always had more because it was like I can go, my main thing is, despite, how I might come off on a car video or, the creative curse words I can throw out or something, I'm more of an intellectual type of guy. And if you follow me on my other channels, I can talk about money, the mindset for money, making money, business. But also I can get into some deep metaphysics and stuff. Because I be throwing out some deep stuff on my deep thought channel. Right? And then even have a certain tone in how I talk to women. That's a lot of things. And trust me, I got more. Trust me. Because I still thought about doing something on politics. I've gotten paid before on politics, right? But the thing is, that fascinates you. See, understand something. Yes, women are way more physical than people realize. And, sometimes, and some people realize that because they're talking about the looks, money, and status, but it's more than just those things. It's your personality, what you bring. And see, a woman, they need to be stimulated on multiple levels. And the thing that turns on a woman is a man that got a lot going on. See, they like to explore a man mentally, right? See, remember what I said, and this goes into some deep metaphysics every time I say it. A lot of people don't get it. So the deeper metaphysicians too, though, do get it. They understand, like, a man makes love to a woman's body, but a woman makes love to a man's mind. On a basic level, that's stroking his ego. That's a basic level. But they look for a man that has something going on that can stimulate them. Because throwing out the metaphysics, a woman gets her spirit from a man. Now, if you ask me what that means and everything, well, you need to check out my deeper stuff. If you already know what I mean, just put one in the comments. Just put one in the comments if you know what I mean. So if a man is going to give her that, he can't just be on some dumb shit. And he got to be multifaceted. He can't be just that guy who just got one thing going on. Like I said, let's get back to that the physical thing. All right. Like I said, there's been plenty of women. They say he look good, but he ain't talking about nothing. And they'll deal with that guy for a little bit, but after a while, they get interested in that guy who hitting them on some deep levels. It's like I said, it could be that guy. He can look rough as hell, but then he hit him with some poetry or something. They're like, oh, wait a minute, that's something else. He's showing them something new. Or that guy break out a piano. Like I met this one dude, and this dude was a straight up thug. He was a straight up thug, but people knew him. Said, man, you put him on a piano, man, he will tickle those ivories. They said that dude could like play classical music and everything. Or, that dude make it sing. And, it's more than just like an intellectual thing, but the more skills a guy got, he ain't just one dimensional. See, women, like I said, women in general, they got to be stimulated on multiple levels. They got to be stimulated physically, of course, but also mentally. And then if you that guy, you got a lot going on for you. Boom. I even said that in my book, Nice Guys and Players. I specifically said that in Nice Guys and Players. I said, hey, you know what? Read a bunch of books. Even read some stuff that have ideas that go against your belief system because it stimulates your mind. Women are attracted to that. Now, I know a lot of people think, well, I talk about this or that. The women didn't show any interest. Oh, there's probably some other stuff going on too. It's still some other stuff. It don't mean they necessarily interested in the mating habit of ants. But if you got some passion about it, you bringing some energy with it, they might still not care about ants, but just the way you talking about it or something. Once again, that's some deeper stuff. If y'all want to get into my deeper stuff, you need to check out my on-demand videos or, check out some stuff I got on my Connect Pile site, some webinars. But the thing is, when a man is complex like that, it draws a lot. Because remember, when you're talking about attracting a woman, right? Yes, the physical thing is a definite bait. The physical thing, your physical thing, maybe what you drive and clothes you wearing and stuff. That's the bait. That gets her to say, what's up with him? But then the second part is always the conversation. What you're saying. People might call it a mouthpiece, but you know what? You can have, depending on who you are, what you can talk about. You can get a woman wet and you don't say anything. You don't even bring up sex in the conversation. You don't even bring up sex. You don't even have to bring it up. And you ain't being either direct or non-direct. You just talking. But I found that can turn on many women if you can talk about something with some passion. They getting wet right there. They might be the ones saying, hey, you know what? I don't want this evening to be over. Seriously. If you can just talk, you sit there, you can talk. You can, and like when you talking with them, you can be on your serious thing. Just throw out a joke every now and then, break up the monotony. Talk a little, get a little ratchet every now and then. That's a complexity, Like I said, if you look at it at a basic level, it's the educated thug. Or it's the nerd who could beat the shit out of you. Seriously. That's a complexity. It's like it's not just one thing. You're not one dimensional as a man. That's the main thing. That's not your only thing. It's a and that's what they look at. That's what they look at. It's catnip to a woman. And even if they don't find you physically attractive, if they find you complex or something, they'll pay attention a lot more. They find, wait a minute, hold up, this dude this, but he's doing all that. And and of course there's always gonna be somebody who ain't gonna feel you no matter what. And that's cool though. I mean, women you need to deal with on a daily basis. Or even a weekly, monthly basis. But when you have a true complexity and they can feel it, they can sense it, shoot, they want to know more. Because it's a deeper angle to it I ain't gonna share because I don't like people stealing shit from me. There's a deeper angle to it, but just say it works, all right? And I hit y'all with some deeper stuff in there. Like I said, for that one thing, go back and listen to it. Just say one if you know what I'm talking about. So anyway, y'all, that's all I got for now. I'll get back with y'all later. Peace and blessings.